Okay, we are on the south side of the parent bedroom. Home faces west. South side of the, primary bedroom. They change weekly. And we're going around counterclockwise. Trees too close to the structure. Wood mulch too close to the structure. Okay. Foliage too close to the structure. Electric service panels and meter box should be sealed on 3 sides. The GFCI works there. The gas pot should not be closer to the ground than 6 inches. Now, this was painted. It probably should be repainted. This is the gas piping. Excuse me. Allergies. Gas piping should be painted to protect it from the elements. We're moving on along. We've got soffit vents and wasps. This is the only faucet that I've seen so far that has an anti-vacuum breaker, anti-siphon, a vacuum breaker. I'm not sure what this piping is right here. It's got threads on it. Oh, that's an open clean out. Okay. So we'll just have to do that. This is my method. Okay. Open clean out on south side of primary bedroom. Moving on along, this is the patio area. We've got some surface drains over here, which we kind of expect, and that's a good thing. It's really the only surface drains that I've seen. This is the secondary drain line for an air conditioning system, and it discharges in an obvious location over a window. Obviously, we're missing some windows, and some of our doors are kind of scraped up right here. Now, I wasn't getting any electrical power at this receptacle outlet, and I'm not sure what's that about. So I was getting electric power at this one over there. So we'll see. Some rain gutters are below grade, some rain gutters are above grade. These are, like I said, this is the southern exposure, and a lot of our windows, especially in the living room area, a lot of our windows are fogging. Nice large windows. Our chimney cap, okay, we do not have a chimney cap. Our screen's not on good, and our chimney crown doesn't look that good either. This is the ash door for the fireplace. Okay, looks like an ash door, right? One good thing about this is that even though despite the design, and I'll probably write that the fireplace gets its combustible air from the living space, but you do get some ventilation through the ash door. So I'll admit, this door from the living room into the patio, okay, this was not locked when I got here. I'll lock it before I leave. Moving on along. Is this a retaining wall? Looks like it's in pretty good shape. Is it a planter box? Looks like it's in pretty good shape. Oh, and it's got a weep hole. It's even got weep holes. Okay, wood mulch should not be next to the house. The bushes should not be next to the house. Coming on along, we should have kick-out flashing. See the way the siding is all buckling right there? Where the water's been pouring down? See that? You think we need kick-out flashing up there? We sure do. Also, this is a good example. See the rain gutter? The butt end of the rain gutter is not supposed to be next to the house. Okay, supposed to be about a 2-inch gap. So here we go. Let's do that again. Okay. Keep the rain gutter butt end statement. No kick out flashing over the east and north, southeast corner of the living room where the siding is all messed up. Okay. See the daylight? I don't know if you can or not. See the daylight between the rain gutter and the house? Get daylight in there? If light can get in there, I don't know if you can. If light can get in there, so can go through there, right? So can rain. Okay. This is fine. See these steps? These are 3 steps. 3 steps do not require a handrail. In the living room, we're going to have 4 or more, so that's going to be something else. But we're not talking about that right now. We're not talking about the swimming pool right now. Although I can't say this enough. See these lights? It looks like a movie set or something, like Apocalypse Now, where the boat's going through. No, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. This is electricity is too close to the swimming pool. I'd be all wet and stuff over here trying to change a light bulb. That's just wrong. Okay. That's a kitchen vent fan, but it's a downdraft oven. I don't know how the oven vent fan gets out. Okay, it should get out over here. It might get out on the other side of the house, over towards the, I don't know how to call this the front. This is pretty easy to call this the back, but you'll see when we get there. Siding, missing screens, swimming pool lights. Turn this stuff on, man. We'll play with that in a little bit. I just want it ready for me. I don't see any lights. Okay. Wasp nest and all of our exteriors. Coming around here, this is just a termite nest house. They built this dog house. I get it. Everybody wants to keep their pool stuff here. Everybody wants to keep their pool stuff here. I get it. It's nice and organized. They did a good job, you know. But did they do a preventative treatment before they put this conducive condition next to the ground like this? What's lumber? Dead wood. Where do termites live? In the ground. What do they eat? Dead wood. What is this building? Dead wood. On the ground. Oh, that's what it is. We do not have a vacuum breaker for the swimming pool equipment over here. This is swimming pool equipment. This is going to be another video. We have air conditioning units. Again, another video. Moving on along. Got a little bit of wood damage over here. Not sure what that's about exactly. It runs pretty consistent. So it could be that. It could be that one time the pool heater was here. It got weak or something. I don't know. See this guy right here? That's your weather sensor for the lawn sprinkler system. You think that works? I don't. I don't think your lawn sprinkler system weather sensor works at all. Okay. Going along. Got a bat house. I wonder if it's working. I found a bat at my house. I don't live far from here. I don't see any guano. Okay, it doesn't look like it's active just yet. There's an open electric junction box, but there's no electricity in it, so it's just a hole. That's not an electrical issue. The siding, the casement is not supposed to, this one's a little high because of the tilt of the door. But the casement's not supposed to be in direct contact with the cement. That'll allow moisture to wick up. You got just a little bit of movement right in here between the vertical casement trim and the brickwork. What I'm seeing is very little movement in the brickwork. Now I know the laundry equipment's here, so this is for the laundry. This is not for the kitchen vent. We still don't know where the kitchen vent's going. Let's see how this is. There's so many wasps around here, I'm scared to do that. Okay. This is the pressure relief valve drain line for the east water heater, and it discharges too high. And you see we don't have a second one. It's because the safety pan doesn't have a drain line. And you'll see that in another one. Missing a screen again. Now over here, okay, that is a secondary drain line like the other one we saw. So that's two of them we've seen so far. I think maybe three. Saw that one. Got one for this upstairs. Yep. They all discharge in obvious locations over a window. So what is this drain line for? not the water heater. It's not the air conditioner, I don't think. I don't know. So when you have windows like this, and they have these, there's wood above them. But this window, and it might be the only window, but, okay, it's supposed to have weep holes over the lintel. So this is a weep hole in the brickwork. We expect the brick is a wonderful product. It's a wonderful product. This house could burn down, you could still use the brick and sell it for extra distressed, I guess. It's a great insulator, both for temperature and noise, but it's porous. That's a characteristic of bricks. So since it's porous, they have weep holes in there. They might leak water if you have an event. But most of the time it's vapor. Most of the time it's vapor. You'll never see it. But you have this metal bar that goes across the window like this. You created a barrier for any moisture that's going to come down to the weep hole. So it would just collect above the window without without a weep hole. And that's an easy fix. You just drill a hole through the mortar. Coming on along, rat traps. That is your oven vent. I guess it is. But we're in the living room already. We're in the living room. I want to see how that's the oven vent. Maybe if I can get underneath and crawl around real good, because it looks kind of precarious. This landscaping timber was put here to control the erosion as everything is moving down towards the front. But that's also conducive to wood destroying. It's by design, maybe, like a fence, but that's conducive to termites. What is it? It's rotten wood on the ground where termites live. Wood mulch. What's that? Rotten wood on the ground next to your house where termites live. And all these bushes are next to the house. I'm not seeing, okay, right in here in the window fenestrations. I thought I was seeing a Sam earlier. Now we're getting towards the living room. I'm getting a little bit of movement. First time I thought I noticed it besides of the garage casement is I thought I saw something going on here. Right in there. I wasn't just sure how this was working. Okay. So along this side we're getting just a little bit of movement. All this brick. Look at this. You know what I don't see? Control joints. And we didn't put control joints. It's not a deficiency. I mean, they didn't, as the way it was built back in the day. Nobody's going to go in and add control joints. So no solution, no problem. But, you know, I'm just seeing very little control joints help control the cracking. I mean, really, a little cracking like that? I'm not seeing any cracking. I'm not through yet, but I'm not seeing it. Moving on along. Just a little bit of movement right in there. That's kind of normal. I don't know how you're going to do this, but this step is not dimensionally uniform because the sidewalk is shifted. Okay. But I'm a picky old man. Front step into the front door is not dimensionally uniform. We do not have kick-out flashing right there. Even though we got some up that from the roof video. Bushes, wood mulch, bushes, wood mulch. Got all that. This is the front door, and the front door faces north. Okay, but the street faces west. The driveway entrance is west. I'm saying that the home has a side entrance. The front entrance is the side entrance. For the purpose of these reports, there's a termite report also going on with this, but the house faces west. Even though walking out the front door, you've got this view here, which is nice. What if it's a green belt? I don't know. Bushes, wood mulch, bushes, wood mulch. This contraption lets varmints out but won't let them back in. So they have a way to escape. Varmints. There's another. Are these the secondary drain lines that come out and is discharged for the two air conditioning systems on this side? That's what the white piping is over there. It's what the white piping is over here, our secondary drain lines. Or these are primary drain lines, because our secondary drain line, when I first started this video, I found a secondary drain line Secondary drain line, secondary drain line. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm only seeing 3 units. I'm only finding 3 units so far. Moving on along. No cracks. Are you gonna work? Let's just try this one. I got another vacuum breaker. This is another water heater. We have 3 water heaters. Discharge is too high. Let's see what we got here. Okay, now we're learning. GFCI on west exterior wall tripped and would not reset. Didn't have the bubble cover. Failed under testing. Trees touching the roof covering. Trees too close. Trees shouldn't be closer to the structure than 25 feet. Even that one is kind of close. And this is where we started, right over here.